McCartney, Leonardo's best friend.
Leonardo, that's an interesting name.
Yes.
How might that have come about, Leonardo?
El Jefe.
Well, Leonardo.
The whole El Jefe thing, that's kind of from my friend Nigel.
He wanted to be Mexican.
We were at your
And then-
baptism.
Yeah, we were.
That's why we were laughing.
And we couldn't really think of a first name, so we just said, "Oh, I'm in Europe, and my first name's El Jefe." Blah blah.
This was before we went to baptism.
Or
Way before.
Leonardo. Sorry.
Interesting. Okay, April, Elizabeth, April. Where did
Elizabeth.
where did you get the accents, the inspiration?
It
It takes place in Europe.
Oh,
You guys always.
In 1920s,
and
actually.
where are you from, Elizabeth? What is your nationality?
British. Oh, Britain.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please move your
Stop, no.
voices?
I have a question for yes, the best friend of Leonardo.
Yes.
Yes, that accent there was truly
It does.
inspired.
Yeah. No.
Was that Italian, Indian,
No,
Irish Indian?
That was an Indian.
I knew it.
That was an Indian.
It was a very well done Indian accent.
An Irish
Pretty
Indian.
much.
I like
Anybody else for questions? Questions? Any, ma'am?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
What was the monster? And what happened to El Jefe?
El Jefe was
That was
killed
the
because
ghost
he
of
was.
El Jefe.
But he came back to life.
Because he wanted the map.
Protect my family
His
treasures.
ghost.
So you were a zombie.
No,
Zombie demon ghost thing.
Okay, thank you.
I loved all the set changes. I loved
Yes,
how
it's
the
much more
clothes
complicated than
changed.
Risen Darkness.
Yes.
And you know what was very, very good was the courtesy of the
Narrator.
Yes.
Sorry for
That
any
was-
inconvenience.
Sorry for any inconvenience.
So we think your fans would like to know what happens next.
Fans?
Will there be a sequel? Will there be a tour?
Possibly.
Possibly
You have to wait and find out.
I have a question.
Yes.
You were all players in last year's Risen Darkness, which was a smash sleeper hit of the summer,
Was.
2012.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a cast again?
Well, we
It
lost
feels
the
good.
member.
Well, yes, we lost a member,
We
sadly.
lost some members of the cast, including
It feels
Mr.
very.
Hennessy,
Mr. Hennessy and
Willow, the dog.
Yeah, well, I was not invited back, so I have emotional
invited you.
scars.
We could have used you.
Okay, I'm the
We
director.
thought you'd be more comfortable just watching.
Plus he had no talent.
Yeah.
Director, please tell us what you were thinking.
I was thinking at first it wasn't really working out too well. We were all fighting. We had a different set, and then we wrote it down. We all worked together.
Well, there were rumors.
I don't think you could
These
keep up.
fools are constantly arguing, and you know how that goes.
There were rumors of strife and arguments and no practice and rehearsals. Was this true?
Yes.
Yes.
It was.
We heard the problem was the narrator. He was stubborn and inflexible.
Listen, just
He
because
likes
you
fun.
weren't cast this year doesn't mean you can make fun of and
Yeah,
really degrade the cast.
Now I have a question for Leonardo. Leonardo, now this is the second year that you've played the monster. Do you feel like you're being typecasted?
I have a question.
Yes, Mr.
We understand
Ma'am,
and that the entire cast is made up of prima donnas. Would you like to
Prima donna.
comment on that?
I don't think they know what that
You have to
means.
explain prima donna, then they can comment. We're only minors, so.
Yes.
We are working our way to the top. So
You're what is known as really off Broadway.
You know, maybe when we have great grandchildren, we'll be up there.
We're only
Only minors.
high up there.
Yes.
So
Does anybody know who this gentleman is sitting by himself over here who hasn't spoken
We
a
have
word?
no idea.
He's Leonardo's father, Da Vinci.
There's a rumor.
Leonardo's father.
There's a rumor that the monster omitted an important line or scene. Can you comment on that?
left it out.
Yes.
What would that be, Leonardo?
Yeah.
Yes, Leonardo.
When I was the monster and I had the full fedora, I was supposed to go, you know, have you seen the map? And go around
All in your
Go up in your faces and stuff.
I would like to ask the costume designer a question.
Yes.
Why are the costumes so bad?
I loved the costumes.
Thank you.
Where did you draw your inspiration about the costumes?
No, from the blanket store.
Well, we kind of used the same thing as last year, but then we wanted to change it up a little.
Yes, we did. So we actually got some real clothes.
She forgot to take the laugh.
We kept the same outfit for him
Yes.
to make it original.
And laugh a lot.
Is the reason why this gentleman was not in your play this year, is this the man, he
He's
just
very
finished
slow.
the Jack Reacher film? Is that, he was busy filming Jack Reacher?
John, how do you feel about being left out?
Tom.
Who said his name was?
Cruz. He's
Well, I was a little unhappy with the pay scale from the last movie. So,
we don't even get pits.
I guess that explains why you
There's
were in that
not
NASA.
Yeah.
Explaining The whole,
Big
Okay.
Bang
3D
Theory.
Well, my
IMAX.
arms are getting a little tired holding this up while you've all been wonderful. It's getting past our
One
bedtime.
thing is, due to the success of your productions,
Yes.
do you feel that larger quarters will be needed for your next show?
Oh, yes.
Possibly. We might have to go Broadway. But I'm not sure.
I have to.
we have to pay money.
No.
pay money.
Do you have a dialogue coach? I'm sorry, an actor.
I was just going to say that. You girls
I
are doing.
real accent.
I love your accents. Are you truly from Great Britain?
Yes.
Yes.
And our last
They're
was
just
in
from Britain.
darkness.
It's not great.
This one from our last it was in darkness. We used an American accent instead.
It was very difficult.
Oh.
It was very
It took
difficult.
us a couple,
American
a couple
accent.
days
Yes,
to get
it's
the
quite
American
versatile.
accent down.
Yes, it's quite.
And you with the Italian accent. And Indian, we had many.
Lasagna man.
We had many dialects. I just liked the
Oh,
flavors from all the nations.
it was quite
Thank
versatile.
you. Well, we all have to have our cast parties, so.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. Ta-ta.